CP time.
CP time. Sorry, there was some serious technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
We had some drama issues today going down, but we here.
We here. We are here. In
Yep.
effect.
Yeah,
And I'm back.
and she's back.
I'm
Safe
back.
and
Y'all,
sound.
y'all missed me last week.
She was released from R. Kelly.
I was in the basement.
Yeah, she was in R. Kelly's basement. She was a sex slave.
No food.
No food. And no phone.
Yeah,
No phone. I was all messed up. Down there with a bowl of grits.
Yeah.
That's how they gave me.
So welcome back to Pillow Talk. I'm Scott Free, Blue Cheese, and the captive girl is here.
It's Pam up here. Fresh out.
Kidnap Pam.
P to the A to the L.
P to the A to the M. They did real good last week. I was proud of y'all.
Yeah, we did all
Yeah,
right.
it was pretty cool.
We held it down till she got back.
I didn't know how it was gonna go when it went smooth.
It did go smooth.
Yeah.
It did.
So tonight we got our show tonight. We're preparing for some other shows we've been working on. That we got a couple twists that we're gonna give you guys. You guys are gonna love.
Yeah.
Can't wait till we get it done.
Are we
But-
ever gonna have the strippers and the swing?
Yeah, we're gonna
and
do
the
that too.
midgets?
We're gonna do that too. We're gonna do that
Okay.
too. We're gonna do that
Oh.
too. But tonight we got some pretty good topics. Actually, we had some good topics, and Pam came up with a real good one.
Yeah.
Right, was going on?
Yeah. Who has it harder in the dating?
No, let's do the other topic.
Which one? The 5 million?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
would you
let's
let
say,
yours?
Let's say 500,000.
No, 5.
Anybody would for 5 million, I think. So say 500,000.
500,000.
500,000.
Would you let your mate, someone else sleep with your mate for $500,000? Would you?
Yeah.
I'd watch, give him, baby.
So for $500,000, you let your man, your husband, boyfriend, or whatever, sleep with him. Sleep with a girl.
Yes.
500,000.
Would you?
100,000.
Men probably wouldn't because they be thinking, I don't know.
$500,000.
I didn't know.
That ain't enough.
Ain't enough. I'm collecting that 500,000.
That's more than enough.
Yeah, that's $500,000.
500,000.
If me and her gonna split it, you know what I mean? If she's
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, I'm taking it all," nah.
But you know, things probably will never be the same because you just always gonna think about.
$500,000.
You can get
So
over
that
it.
makes
Okay, let's say
500,000.
5 million then. Let's say 5 million. Let's say 5 million.
5 million.
So would you do it for $5 million?
Yeah.
Yes.
She good as screw.
Would you do it for $1 million?
$1 million. She's
$1 million? Like on TV show? You remember that TV show Indecent Proposal? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
do it for that?
$1 million.
$1 million?
But you
$1
see
million.
how that turned out though.
Mm.
She was like really. He
Yeah.
was tripping.
Uh-oh.
She
What
said,
they
strap
say?
it up.
Marissa said, strap it up.
Regina said, better go get that money.
That's for sure.
I know that's a lot of money. We could be financially stable for the rest of our lives with that money.
With $1 million?
With $1 million, if you know how to invest and not splurge,
Right.
yes.
But the question is,
Gotta flip it.
whose hand does the money hit?
You gotta
Does
hit
it
my
hit
hand.
your hand or does it hit
It's gotta
your
hit my.
spouse's
It's
hand?
gotta hit my hand.
Because if it hits their hand, what if they just say, "Okay, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm gone."
I'm gone.
Okay, it'll hit our account together.
Our account together.
No.
Yeah.
It's gotta hit my hand.
It's gotta hit your hand. So you the pimp. So you a pimp.
I was gonna say I gotta put the PIMP.
I said it's got to be split. That when 5 come to my hand, 500 goes to her hand.
No.
You don't think so? I don't think I go to your hand.
If
I don't
I've
know.
done
Because what if you break up with her and leave her because you feel like she?
Nah,
you know?
that's the way you know. She
if
ain't
I've
going
done
nowhere.
if I've done the work, it's
Uh-huh.
not gonna hit your hand. We'll put it in
Well,
there
then-
together.
Well, what if you leave me? What if you know he already gave you $1 million, right? So he evidently he value you. And then what if you say, "Okay, I don't want to do it no more. I'm hurt. I lost my girl, and you got $1 million, and now you got a dude that's willing to spend."
Well, that's something you gotta think about before you tell her to do it. There's all kinds of things you can think about.
Huh.
Hey, Sonya. Sean said, movie based on a book. He was actually an Indian oil prince, not a random white dude. Sean said.
What the hell they got to do with anything?
They talking about indecent
Oh
proposal.
yeah. Shout out to that we're talking about. We asking our viewers because we want to know because the conversation came up, but we'd like to know what other people think about that. Would you let your spouse sleep with somebody else for $1 million? We keep changing the denomination. Let's just stick to $1 million.
So
Okay,
there it is.
500,000, $1 million, 5 million. Which one? $1 million.
$1 million. We're just gonna stick to one. $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah.
The money gotta hit my hand.
No, we gotta discuss. We gotta discuss it first. How we
Because
gonna do this
the
money?
question, you see what the question was? Would I allow her to sleep with somebody else
It's my
for
body,
$1 million.
though. It's my
That's my
body.
money.
It's your body.
It's my body.
Huh.
You trying to be a whole pimp over here.
Wow.
Hey, gotta put the PIMP.
Sean said he give her about 25,000. No.
Wow.
25
Maybe.
racks.
What's going on, y'all? For the people that just stepped into the room, the question is, would you allow your spouse to sleep with someone else for $1 million?
$1 million.
$1 million, one night.
One night. How long is it? An all-nighter?
It's gotta be all nighter for $1 million,
Or
I
is
say.
it,
No.
or is it just
When he
hammering?
bust off, it's a
That's
wrap.
it.
I don't know, man. That's
And is
technical.
it oral and everything included?
I don't know what's included.
Would you have limitations?
There's gotta be some
What
kind
she
of
can do?
limitations.
Yeah, come home.
Somebody have money.
Would you have limitations?
Uh,
if you was in a relationship, somebody paid $1 million for you?
Yeah, you can't go down on her.
You can't go down on
You can't go down on her.
Oh, okay.
So y'all don't never want. That's the first thing y'all say. Did you give him some head?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
y'all-
you get $1 million out of it.
No, you can't go.
Is that enough to sell your mate for one night for $1 million? Is that enough? Is that an insult? Do you guys feel that's an insult, or do you guys feel that's okay to do it?
Hey.
Marissa said, once again, hell yeah. She do it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Can we see some yeses and some nos on here?
Ain't nobody said no yet.
Ain't nobody said yet no yet. So everybody on here would sell they partner for one night for $1 million. That's
$1 million.
what I get.
It's going. It's the going price.
$1 million. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a new
Do
car.
you truly love them if you
And you
don't
already
know?
creeping in.
Yeah, do you really love them if
Who's
you love
already
them?
creeping? He said, you already creeping anyway. Now, if he already a cheater, then go ahead and get that
You
money.
better get that money.
But if he ain't, though, I have to think about it, because I don't know.
Man,
Now that I think about it, it's kind of tough one.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, now that I
That's some
think
pillow
about
talk stuff for your butt right there, isn't it?
it. Yeah.
Would you allow the person you with sleep with somebody else for $1 million? That's a deep question. Because that could go wrong. What if they sleep with them and they fall in love with them?
Yeah.
I got the money. See?
We're
See
gonna
what
run off.
I'm
We're
saying?
gonna run off with the bag, y'all.
Yeah. He said he cool. She said it's okay, he keep the money. But the money's got to go to his account.
Money gotta hit my hand. I want all in cash.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
accounts.
Yeah, I want
Want it all in
cash money in the briefcase. And
Yeah, we want to hear some of y'all sound off. Everybody quiet. Would you let your girlfriend, boyfriend,
I know y'all
husband,
look
wife
quiet. What you looking
sleep
at?
with somebody for $1 million?
That's one of them. I'm gonna be on the couch tonight if I have
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna be on the couch tonight.
Yeah.
And that's cool. I can say,
Y'all can inbox.
as long as you guys are happy with it, with tonight's topic, we can sacrifice cheese being on the couch. I'm gonna sacrifice that. You.
Just give me my $1 million.
He's want the money.
Here's what's
Just give him
money.
the money.
So when you go home, she gonna be like, "Is that what you think of me?
Is that what you think? You would
Really?
sell me for $1 million?
You'll sell me for $1 million?" That's sad.
Hey.
But I don't know.
That's
You
fair.
gotta think about it. You know, like you said, what if they fall? You know, they like it.
Right.
What if they're better than you in bed?
I don't know.
Especially with men.
That's a lot to take in.
What if he long down silver?
I don't know. That's crazy.
You still can't do it like me.
Dude, that's a deep question. Because what if you've been
I thought it
together
was
for
easy
10
at first.
years? What if you've been together with somebody for 10 years, married, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Or 15 years, and somebody presented that to them, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Do you think you'd feel the same? Or do you think, hey, we've been together this long, man, I don't care.
I
We
don't
getting
know,
$1
I
million
think-
out of it.
Like he said,
We can
if they
retire.
If they already cheating, then I'd be like, if I know that they done cheated or whatever, I'd be like, go ahead and get the money. But if I'm truly in love with them and we haven't had any issues, I
Right.
don't think I would give up love.
But are you really giving up love? Because think about it.
It
Let's say they
doesn't
do
have
it
to be
one
the same.
time. Let's say they do it one time, right? You're there, you outside, whatever. Whatever rules you
I
set.
got to monitor.
But you can't be in the same room watching.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Because what if
yes,
you say, I
can.
can't perform with you watching?
Uncle Tony checking in.
What's up, Uncle Tony?
Brian McClure said, hell no. Why, B?
No.
Why not, Brian?
Why you wouldn't?
Think about it. Think about it, Brian. If you allowed your girl, right, and she slept with somebody else, let's say y'all split the money, you get $500,000, you can retire. Think about that. One night and you can be retired.
That's called overnight success.
Where's everybody else saying?
No, ain't nobody. Oh, Tanya said, you have to be sure your mate wants to do it, because if the mate is okay with it, then what do I need him for? I can dump him and keep the money myself. See?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm
See,
saying.
That's why I said the
Yeah,
money gotta hit
yeah.
the hand.
So if y'all okay with it, what if he says, okay, I'm gonna do it, but when the money comes through, we both split it. That way, if it's some kind of tomfoolery,
What's
you leave.
your part in it though? If she's doing it. What's your part?
I'm
in it?
allowing her to do it because we're in a relationship together, right?
Right.
So you dump him. See, Pam would dump him. You dump him, and go after the money. See, go ahead and say it, Pam. I'm ready you admit it. Say it.
I know you gotta strap up now.
I ain't said, what if you catch a disease you can't get rid of?
You gotta strap
Yeah,
up.
but you gotta strap up. You gotta play it safe.
Just say
Yeah,
shit.
and no oral sex.
Right.
No kissing.
Right. And then think about it. You can retire.
Look, Tony said, that ain't no money.
What's up, Trayman? Brian said if my chick look at a dude around the club, we got problems for life. So I know I'll never forgive her ass for sleeping with a dude.
Really? Really,
Brian.
Brian? Come on,
Brian is-
Brian. You can't be that insecure.
He ain't insecure. He just, don't play that mess. He be like,
I got it.
look
I
here.
got
What
it.
you looking at?
What you
Keep
looking at?
your head to the curb.
That's little Ike, eat the damn cake anime.
But think about it. You get retirement status at this point.
I don't know if now that I'm thinking, I don't know if money is.
I don't know either.
Unless I just really take it, I don't like him that much, and he do it, and I take. the
But what
money
if you
and
like him? What if you really like the person you with? That's it. Not somebody you
Then he
just
wouldn't
date and
want
don't
to do
care
it.
about.
And if the feeling is mutual, then he wouldn't want to do it.
I get it, but you guys get $1 million out of it. Is it worth $1 million or do you walk away?
I don't think it's worth. I mean, Sean said, whatever. I'm eating the cooch if that woman giving up that much money. Sean is so
Sean crazy, man.
Tanya said, no, Ani said, when you truly love someone, money can't buy everything. That's true.
I
That's what
get
just
it.
said.
I agree with that. I agree
Tanya
with
said,
that.
again, if he thinks it is fine, that's not the man for me. I would not be okay with it.
I know, I'm just messing.
What's
the girl
up?
I'm with now, no. But, well,
But one of them whores he been with before.
should've been.
What's up, Leo? Leo said, I say yes. It's about time I get paid for a booty call. Besides, I do all the work anyways.
I could dig it.
Kit Kat time. Give me a break.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
Leo is crazy. I'm gonna come to Pilot tomorrow and get you for saying that.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know if money is really worth it because things will never be. You know things.
Yeah,
will
it ain't
be the
gonna never
same.
be the same.
Right.
That's why maybe that's why you shouldn't watch it. Be like, Nick, where you get that movie? Nick, what you doing? You're like,
Right.
what you doing?
Right. Huh. I don't know. I don't know.
Now, if
That's,
she came to me,
I'm
though,
on the
that'd be a
fence.
different thing.
Yeah.
She came to me, I couldn't go to her with it.
Well, what if
No,
somebody approach
'cause
both of y'all at the
we'll
same
feel
time?
We'll feel some type
I'll
of
let her
way.
answer.
You let her answer?
Yeah.
What if she said, okay, I'm with it? Would you leave her?
Let's run it. No, nah. You come home.
So basically, you say you do it. He just said not the one I'm with, and then see, $1 million kind of, you know. I don't know.
That's a lot of money, but
That's
I
a
don't,
lot
I
of
don't
money.
think it would be worth it in the long
Okay,
run.
but what if? Okay, now let's say this. Let's say you and the person you with, y'all make that money, and wherever y'all at, y'all move and go buy a house someplace, and y'all not even in the same place.
It's always gonna be in
what
the
they
back,
got.
especially a man.
But
It's
that-
always gonna be in the back of y'all's mind
Not mine.
that
Not mine. I think if I'm cold on it. You feel me?
Brian said, let's be real though, Couples Chief at Cheesecake Factory in Georgia now. So I'm sure Brittany would jump on the chance. That's some real money, just not me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I would. Not Cheesecake Factory in
real,
Georgia.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I thought I would at first, but then again, it depends on who it is.
Depends on what.
There's
Okay.
some cornball that I'm with.
No, listen. No. The question is somebody that you really care about. It
No.
can't, because it's
No, I
not a
wouldn't do it.
question if it's somebody you don't care about. Of course you're gonna do it. We're talking about somebody you settle down with, you living together,
No, I
and
wouldn't,
y'all in love.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it. Not even for $1 million. So you ready
No,
to get
and-
up and go clock the clock?
Yeah.
Every
and
day.
if he said he was gonna do it, I'd throat punch him.
Would you?
Yeah. What you mean you were gonna do it for $1 million? He would probably try to reason with me, baby, we can do this, baby. No, you shouldn't want to do it. Why would you want to sleep with another woman?
Okay. What if it was the same scenario and the guy wanted to sleep with you? Would you take him up on that offer?
No.
And your mate goes, nah, I don't want you to do it.
No, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do
It
it?
would have to be a mutual thing for either one of us to do it. But I don't think we should be doing it. Why?
Well, I want to know his answer.
What?
We keep answering. When you gonna
No,
say
I
something?
didn't I've answered, but I want to know his answer.
Yeah.
Okay, you said it not with this girl, right? But what if some woman goes, hey, $1 million, I need you to be my boy toy for a night. And your old lady's like, I don't know about that. Would you take the money? Or would you say, look, I'm going to pass up $1 million?
Nah, I'll pass if she say I can't.
Really? That's cool.
So you would do it anyway.
I didn't say that.
You
I
a-
didn't
you
say that.
savage.
No, I didn't.
You a rebel.
I didn't say that. I didn't say, I'm a rebel.
But
That's
she-
$1 million though. You don't got to get up and go punch the clock no more either.
If she let me, we're gonna be rich in the morning.
But you know, things will never ever be the same between you. You know it's true.
Right, right. I agree.
What's up, John? John poking beans.
John in the
Tanga
Peoria.
said never. I am with you, Pam. Thank you. Hey, Felicia. The topic is: would you let your mate, someone, sleep with your man for $1 million?
Let Uncle Tony
Uncle
say-
Tony said, if the both of you is with it, then the both of you is hoes.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So we might as well do the swinger thing.
Yeah, you might as well go on down to the
Do
swinger
the
bar.
thing. You feel me?
The swinger bar down west. We said we was gonna go to that
We said
swinger
we was
bar.
going.
We ain't been yet. We're gonna go
We
though.
coming.
Yeah, but I don't think I would do it because that just shows that you really don't care about me if you are even thinking about it. And I don't care about you if I'm even thinking about it. So we don't need to be together.
Yeah.
That's basically
I'll just
what it
mess
says.
That's crazy.
But what if the offer come in between paydays?
In between food stamps. Your
I
food
know.
stamps filling up.
And your car just broke down.
Yeah, what if you're struggling? Then what? What if the kids' school started?
You ain't got no milk.
I don't know, man. That's crazy.
You ain't got no milk.
Does that mean they love you less, or you love them less if you? So I guess
That
it's
means
safe
you
to
really,
say.
that means you really, that's just like cheating. I mean, money or no money, if you sleep with somebody else while we're together, it's cheating and it's not right.
It ain't cheating if you agree.
It is cheating if it's still cheating. You sleep with someone else. It ain't cheating if you agree.
You agree. You swing.
Is that what it is for $1 million?
You swing.
Is that what it is for $1 million?
You might as well be a swinger then.
I don't know, but it's $1 million out there. I mean, you know what? I do understand that. I can't say I would do it, but I can't 100% say I would.
Uncle Tony said, do it, make that money, then both of y'all go your separate ways. Okay.
But it ain't worth going your separate ways. If you care for somebody, it ain't worth going your separate ways. You know?
Yeah, might well leave the money there.
Sean
Yeah.
said, I hit my data limit T-Mobile on Tuesday. Sean Solo Dolo, he can talk for imaginary people. That would be in another world. Yeah, I don't think it's, Sean said for a meal it's prostitution. It is a form of prostitution, don't you think?
Oh, it's definitely
I
prostitution.
told you it's the PIMP. I pulled my hand out.
It's definitely wrong. It's definitely prostitution. If you sleep with somebody for any amount of money, it's prostitution. Right. That is.
Dang.
Definitely prostitution.
What about
Just a high
What about
price.
cheesecake and some Jordans? Is that prostitution too?
No monetary money was exchanged.
Some Jordans you was asking for?
Yeah, that
That's
don't
prostitution.
count. That's not prostitution. That's trade.
That's a trade. So
But-
what's the
'cause
difference in
what's
a
funny-
trade?
Hey.
What's a trade? You pay my bills and I give you some. What's that?
Hey, that's
Is that
it.
prostitution or is that still a trade?
It's a trade. I guess it's a trade. You're allowed to do that. By law, I think you're allowed to do it. Like somebody can go pay your bills, right?
Yeah.
That you sleeping with. That's not prostitution, is it?
No?
Right? But if he gives you the money
To go pay your
to pay your
bill?
bill,
It's
is that
prostitution.
prostitution?
No! It ain't prostitution.
Prostitution.
Y'all think it's prostitution if y'all pay somebody's bill
Yeah.
that you
If
sleeping
you put
with?
the money in their hand.
No, I guess you could say it's not prostitution if you give them the money and the money is just to go pay bills. It ain't for sex. I guess.
But it is for sex because they say.
Well, everybody does a form of prostitution in that case, cause
Yeah.
you be
Is it
with a man
prostitution?
and he pays your bills.
Everybody is a hoe.
What all those boys down to, Sean said being married for his money and not love is hookerism. Leo said nope, that's dating or marriage. Thank you. You help somebody out that you're with That's not prostitution.
I want to know, is that prostitution? What is that?
No, I'm saying what we saying. This ain't nobody that you dating and married to.
Just a random person give you money that
She
that
told
smashing.
you, I need my lights paid. I give you some.
Is that prostitution?
That's a trade.
But you gave her the money. You didn't go pay her bill.
Is that prostitution?
That's a trade.
It's prostitution.
Is that prostitution?
It's a trade.
What y'all think? Is that
Yeah, what-
prostitution?
is that prostitution?
No, it's not prostituting. Don't call me no damn prostitute. I refuse. I could be called a prostitute.
That's prostitution, man. That's
No,
prostitution.
it ain't. It's an even trade.
That's prostitution,
I give
that is
a bill
fine.
paid, I give you a little cookie here and there, just to keep
That's
you
prostitution.
just to keep you paid.
Is that prostitution? That's what I don't know.
That's
I ain't no damn
prostitution,
Wow.
No, it's an even trade. Sean says hookerism.
Hookerism.
Honey said that money would go fast, then you would have messed up a relationship that you both built together for one night.
I
That's
agree
true.
with it.
I agree.
I agree with it. I agree with that.
That's
I'm just out here
Yeah.
playing. I'm
yeah,
playing.
so money, all money ain't good money.
Nope. All money ain't good money.
But damn,
But
$1
$1
million.
million is a lot of money to think about, man. You know, we all say that because nobody's gonna ever present us with that. You know what I
With
mean?
that.
Right.
If
That's why
somebody,
you can play with it.
what's up,
But-
old
but
lady?
wait a minute.
If somebody want to give me $1 million to sleep with me, I act like somebody my boyfriend. I be like, pretend like you my man.
That's prostitution, man. It's prostitution.
That's
Uh-oh.
even trade.
It's not prostitution. it's a
Trade,
hustle.
trade. Pretty women walking down the street. That's prostitution. Hey, Tina.
Hey, Miss
What's
T.
up, Miss T? But what is prostitution then? Listen, it's a thin line between
Prostitution and even
prostitution and even trade. Or is it, or it might not never, is it a such thing as even trade?
trade. Yeah.
That's
Tina,
still
Tina, we're
prostitution.
talking about, would you let your man, husband, mate, whatever, someone sleep with him for $1 million, they was going to give you $1 million, would you do it? We kind of on the fence. We said no. First we said yes, then we said no. Then we back and forth.
Yeah, we're back and forth with that.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a hard time with that one. Because you don't want to lose the person you really care about.
Right.
But y'all can retire.
Y'all might be struggling.
Yeah, you might be
It
struggling.
depends on a lot of factors.
Depends on a lot of factors.
Where your relationship stands, where
Right.
your finances stand.
Right?
So you got,
If you get ready to file bankruptcy.
yeah, be like, babe, we need that money.
Right.
Can't do it.
About to lose your house.
Yeah, we're going to get kicked out. You know if you get kicked out, guess what? The relationship is done for.
Anyway.
Listen, any dude out there, let me tell you this. If you're on the verge of getting kicked out and you and your lady get kicked out, y'all are officially broke up. Because what is she going to say? I can do bad all by myself. And I'm going to mama's.
Look
And
at
you're not coming.
Tina said if I get the $1 million, but hell, mine will sleep with other women for free. See, if they already cheat, I might as well get the money.
Get the money.
Right.
So what if it's a dude that asks me to sleep with your man for $1 million?
Hey, y'all smart butt women, the first thing y'all do is go, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
We have to break up with you and shoot him now.
Yeah.
Cause you know some be
Yeah,
coming for. I want his ass. I want him.
Oh.
Baby, he give you.
See, that's messed up. That's messed up.
Baby, he give you $1 million for one night.
One night.
Hey,
Y'all
That's
wouldn't do
just,
it then.
hey, but now listen, it's the such thing as double standards because if a girl approached us and said they want to sleep with our girl
Y'all would
for
do
$1
it.
million,
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
probably.
And please let me watch.
Tina said might have been and we wouldn't know.
I don't know. That's a crazy subject, man. Would you let your mate sleep with somebody for $1 million?
I don't know.
That's deep.
I don't think I would. I
That ain't
don't.
enough.
Not if I value my relationship, I wouldn't. Cause it's gonna be. I'm gonna always think about that.
Right.
Especially knowing what you want. You know, most time when people cheat, you don't know what they're doing until it's over with.
Right.
For me to know that I'm gonna drop you off at this hotel,
For $1
and
million.
you're gonna be in there, and I'll be looking like, well, how long they been in there? You know,
Is he doing what he did to me?
is he doing the same thing to her that he doing to me? Is he doing more? He might be able to
I don't know.
eating booty and everything.
I
You
don't know
want-
for $1 million. I don't know.
You'll
I
show
know that's
out
crazy.
you'll show out for
No,
$1
I'm
million.
saying that's a crazy
You'll show out for $1
situation.
million.
Do something strange for a little piece of change. Now.
Miss Clark want to know what it's about.
What the topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're talking about, would you let your mate sleep with someone else for $1 million?
Yep.
If someone came to you, approached you and said, "Can I sleep with your man for $1 million?" Would you do it?
Would you do it?
Would you do it?
Right.
Would you let your man sleep?
With another girl one night for $1 million. If you would settle down with a dude that you cared about. But y'all get $1 million.
But it can't be no all nighter and all that.
Why it can't be? It's $1 million. What's that?
Gotta be like.
Oh, so
you got
if
an
it's
hour,
30
you got an hour with them.
So an hour you do it.
No, I'm just saying it would. I'm telling you,
No,
there's
it's gotta
some
be.
limitations
Oh,
on it.
come on. What's the limitations? They spending $1 million. They're gonna want more than an hour.
Yeah, they
Yeah, who gonna do? They're gonna say, "Hey, I got $1 million. Who makes $1 million an hour?"
I'd be like, oh no, I'll
Yeah.
find somebody else.
Yeah.
Sean said hookerisms.
Yeah, and that got us on the subject of what is the real term of prostitution. If somebody pays your bills, right, is that prostitution?
No, that's a trade. It's an even trade.
How is that an even trade? I think it's prostitution.
And not even pays your bills, they giving you the money you says for a bill.
And you say it's for a bill. Is that
They give me
prostitution?
money.
Cause sometimes y'all don't even be needing it for a bill, they just want the
Just
money.
say.
Is that prostitution?
It's prostitution.
Even trade.
To the street degree.
We need to know the terms of what's prostitution and not.
Ted said, I got to be the one getting the money. Yes, if I'm getting, it has to go in mine. Like he said, it has to go in his hand. It has to go in mine.
It's gotta go in my hands.
Hmm.
Sean said, no, it's prostitution by definition.
Prostitution.
John said, prostitution is an even trade.
Prostitution is even trade?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give me what I want. I give you what you want.
Right.
But that's
It
prostitution.
is a trade, yeah.
That's a trade, but it's prostitution. So that means a whole lot of, if you look at it that way, it's a whole lot of women and men have participated in prostitution.
I guess we are
Right.
prostitutes. 'Cause we all done got something for giving up something at one point.
Huh.
Tony said we all hoes.
Yeah,
Huh.
he did say we all hoes.
Huh.
Oh,
We'll start looking at people
Oh,
differently these days.
Oh,
There's a lot of
well.
prostitutes out here.
oh well.
Oh well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sean says
God.
second definition: unworthy or corrupt use of one's talents for the sake of personal or financial gain.
There it is.
There it is.
Tina said prostitution is exchange goods or money for sexual favors.
Wow.
What if you're paying it and I'm not giving you none now?
There it is.
If you're not giving them none, that's not prostitution. But if a dude comes from what I'm starting to think about now, so if a dude comes and sleeps with you and gives you money at the end of that and say, pay your utility bill, that's prostitution.
Yeah.
But you're not asking to pay it though.
Then why would he give you the money? You gotta
be
ask him
nice.
back.
Be like, what if you leave money on the dresser? Is that prostitution? You didn't ask him for nothing.
But how many dudes just go, okay, did he just leave it on the dresser or did he leave it on the dresser after sex?
After sex, you know, like on Boomerang, remember she
Right.
put money on the
Right,
dresser?
right.
That she felt like she
So if
always-
you had sex and he leave money on there, is that considered prostitution?
No, that's just like,
That's
that's a
prostitution.
gift.
Is that a gift?
That's a gift. I didn't ask for it. Sean said that's Webster's above the Seymour link. John said that's just what they say. So they can sleep at night. Oh,
Hmm?
okay.
Yeah.
Tina said sometimes sexual favors are not sex, but it's still prostitution.
There it is.
I agree with that. Right. Some favors that you get through sex is still prostitution in a way.
I'm no prostitute.
That just means most men are prostitutes.
Yeah.
Or tricks.
Y'all-
With Johns.
Y'all Johns, y'all some straight tricks. Y'all Johns.
We tricks.
We're prostitutes and
Wow.
y'all tricks. They're Johns.
It ain't tricky if you got it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Checking if you got it.
This gotta really make you think.
I could have been charged.
You can be charged for that.
Yeah.
So it's taking a woman out to eat
Yeah.
and to the movies and
All
doing
that.
some stuff. Is
No,
that
that's just being.
is that being nice or is
That's
that
being
like
nice.
a trade?
If you on the intentions of getting it,
Is that
and
prostitution?
then
Do y'all take women out and because y'all want some? Is it your intention to get some at the end of the night?
No, not all the time, but sometimes.
most of the time,
Yeah, sometimes we do. That makes our night go good.
we might not get it that night, but we working
What you We be enough
Even if
to
it's
it.
somebody you've been sleeping with on a regular, let's say it's only one person you've been sleeping for a while. I mean, ain't it still the same thing? You take them out, y'all should have each other a good time, and y'all go home and do it. Is that prostitution? Or is that just y'all just? I don't know. What's the definition?
Tanya said, if you're in a relationship, that's what you're supposed to do. Thank you.
Right? I agree.
Sean said, the only time I paid is when I had kids. John said, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Sean said, that's
So
a date.
basically, the court system, child support, is a big old pimp.
Basically. Leo said, John is right, and let's be honest, dating or marriage is a trade.
Yeah, now that's
A little bit it is.
Yeah,
It really is.
I think it is.
I think it is. I think there's a lot of prostitutes and Johns out there. That's what we just came up with.
But sometimes y'all want us to do too much.
What's too much?
Too much for it. Like,
What's too much?
it's asking for too much for what you putting out.
Are we back to the trade, the prostitution trade? We need to go in depth about the prostitution trade because it seems like we are going to a whole nother subject now. We have to save that for another night.
Yeah, it's another night, but yeah.
Another night.
You know, some people they be like, pay what you weigh.
Wow.
That's what they say.
It's prostitution.
Somebody told me a long time ago, this wise woman said, as long as you have your coochie, you should never be broke or hungry.
That's prostitution.
That's prostitution.
That's prostitution.
So
And it's
I'm just
finest.
saying, if what they like they said, if he can what they say, if he can ejaculate, he can
I've never heard this.
wait. Let me get together. He can ejaculate, he can I can't get it. But what is the other word?
I gotta hear this.
Oh, if he can ejaculate, he can calculate.
Wow.
Yep.
Look what John said.
John Johnson, if they cheating, they John Johnson.
Yep.
Sean said one baby mom filed for child support before the child was born. It was a setup. Was it the daughter or the mother? Because
Yeah.
you slept with both.
Oh God. Who said that, Sean?
You slept with the daughter and
The mom
and
and
the
daughter.
mama. What they do
The mama
that?
and the daughter, yeah.
Was it the mama then the daughter?
Yep.
What if you got both of them pregnant at the same time?
And cousins, brothers.
Wow.
What was
I know a
the
dude that
kids?
got two sisters pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does such a sleep with the same dude?
I don't know. He got two sisters pregnant.
What's up, Buford? So we was initially talking about, would you let your mate, woman, or man if you're a woman, sleep with someone else for $1 million? And then we started talking about what is a trade versus prostitution. People say you prostitute if you get money from a man, but I guess it's different if you're in a relationship with him or in a
Yeah,
marriage.
it's different if you're married.
But
Wow,
if,
what makes
but
it-
if it's
if you're
somebody,
married, but what if
let's
you
just
just
say
date?
you're single and you got a friend that pays your car note.
He's
Then-
a loyal customer.
Then
He gets frequent flyer
You
miles.
got repeated tricks. You got your
Leo
famous
said
customer.
in some cases women put out a lot and men don't give enough, but it can go the other way too.
Yep.
Yeah, it can.
Yep.
Sometimes I think we ask for too much.
Yep.
Hey,
I don't know, man. Y'all
No,
enlighten
y'all
me
want
to
to
something
cook,
new.
clean, wear sexy lingerie, have heels on.
That's asking
Get
too
the,
much.
Get the kids.
man, I
That's
would
a lot.
make sure they sleep.
Make sure they sleep.
Wow.
Put on some sexy for them.
Wow.
Well, you know what I'm putting on. I don't give a damn.
Granny. But man, y'all blowing my mind tonight. Cause we're taking this whole thing to a different level.
Y'all been Johns,
We've been John,
and I've been a prostitute evidently.
right? Because they said that even if you're not exchanging money, if a guy's paying your KUB bill or car payment,
Or anything.
and you sleeping with him, that's a form of prostitution.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
I thought it was an even trade.
It's an even trade.
All these years. I thought it was an even trade.
Penny pound.
We need to know. I
And
need to
gotta go
know.
there, pull them up.
No. No.
Here we go.
No. Not tonight. We're not doing this tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Pull them up at the waist. Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Okay. So I couldn't get nothing if I had my granny panties on, so I couldn't get no
No.
money.
No, it's not even trade. You got, listen, I don't even know if anybody do some kind of trade with granny panties.
You'll
I
be
think it'll mess up the
surprised.
deal.
No.
If a dude come to pay your KUB and you pull your clothes off and you got on granny panties and he still goes through with it, he's desperate.
No, you're not. Right, oh well. Yeah, oh well. You either like it or you don't like it.
Now I can't say we ain't never turned
Cause
it
you gotta think
down.
about it. It's that.
Nah.
Granny panties. It's sunshine.
No, that's not sunshine. That's like, who comes out in a tablecloth or some curtains talking about I'm trying to be sexy in some big panties?
Right. See, the sugar daddies don't care what you wear. They're just glad to be over there.
Look,
Oh,
swim
man,
trunks ain't
sugar
sexy.
daddies is different.
Felicia said that is not prostitution. Thank you. I thought it was just an even trade. It's not prostitute.
What ain't?
If we are friends or whatever, and we sleep together occasionally, and you pay a bill or something, or you help me out on something, or you give me money, that's not prostitute.
Prostitution.
So does it have to happen? I guess it has to happen right then when they act.
There's no
Like
sex.
we sleep,
No sex.
give you money, that same interaction.
Right.
No sex. Or no money. It's got to be
Hookerisms.
Right.
either or.
Right.
No sex.
Or no money
Right.
involved. No
John
pay.
said, do you expect it though? No, if I decide to sleep with a man, I don't expect him to do nothing for me. I don't be like, well, you know, we do this, you gotta do this. But if we're sleeping together long term and I need something, I would expect him to be able to do it. You know what the cost of pussy is now?
High, I see. I see. It's kind of high.
Hey, real high.
That's high. Wow.
Felicia says Scotty wants midgets so Pam can wear her granny panties.
Nah,
Thank you.
man, nah.
Thank you.
Listen, nobody has ever fantasized about granny panties.
And they ain't never turned down none with the granny panties on either.
Look, I ain't arguing that subject.
Raise your hand if you would sleep with me with granny panties. Raise your hand.
I can see them.
Gee, look. I'm gonna put my hands down here. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hands down here. Pick up the stuff.
Oh, shit.
Tanya said, my son's father still helps me if I need it. We have not slept together in 20 years. So does that make it prostitution if you ever slept together? No. That's not prostituting. He helps her and they haven't slept together in 20 years. That's just a gift.
Well, he's just taking care of home. His baby mama.
Right. John said, if you expect it, then you sell that thing.
That's child support. What she
Yeah.
What's that's child support?
What she talking?
But she said they ain't slept together in 20 years. So that means the child is over 20 something. 30 years old. 20, 30 something.
That's a good man.
That's a good man.
Yeah, it's a good
But is
man.
it prostitution?
It's still prostitution. Nah,
Still prostitution?
Nah, that ain't prostitution.
No.
Well, what is that? Just a friend?
That's just a friend. That's just helping
Now,
out.
do we try to get something and you just don't give him nothing?
Good question.
Tina said, what about guys who want a woman to give him money? Is he prostitute? Yeah.
Mhm.
He's straight.
The guy's a
selling
cool
their home.
prostitution. Any guy that could prostitute probably would.
Yeah.
Probably would. Most
Yeah.
guys would. But
Sean
women don't pay
said-
for it.
Sean said, I don't know you like that. I've slipped some granny panties to the side before.
Who said that? Sean?
Y'all know y'all have too. Straight to the side.
Hey,
Listen, I'm not gonna have that granny panties conversation today. I've had nightmares about
I was
that.
going through my panty drawer today, this morning. I was thinking, damn, I got a lot of, and I thought about y'all. I said, damn, I got a lot of big old panties in here. Got granny
Did you
panties.
throw them away? Burn them?
No, I just decided which one I was gonna wear. What color?
what Uncle Tony said.
Leo said, sorry, Pamela, hands down. X-ray on the granny
Yeah.
panties.
Hands down, man down.
Ain't nobody cared about no granny panties. Y'all tripping.
That granny panty stuff is a wrap.
Tina said, nightmare, Scotty, or flashbacks?
Nightmare and flashbacks.
Yeah.
Both.
You ever been with a girl with granny panties?
Yeah, I mean, I have. I mean, I'm saying we've done
Okay,
it.
what's the difference?
We'll allow you to do
Okay.
it once or twice, but we're not
you don't
like
want a
every
girl
day.
with granny panties, but you was with the musty girl.
But
Because
she
she
didn't,
was
it wasn't, yeah, she didn't have on grannies either. But she didn't stink. I mean, it was like, musty, yeah. It wasn't a bad, you know what I mean? It wasn't,
Musty.
it wasn't no, like she
Hey,
smelled
girl.
like feet or something.
Tanya said, if everyone gets what they want, it's an even exchange, not robbery nor prostitution. Our son is 31. He has a girlfriend, hasn't asked me for anything. She said Sean is crazy. Sean is.
That just means she sold that thing years ago, and it's like buying a house.
It's got
She's
it's
still
had
getting
value, too.
residuals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Cause you sometimes
Brother
you can.
Johnson's checking in. What up with you?
What's up, Brother Johnson?
What's up, Brothers Johnson?
Hey, let's ask you that, Gary. The question of the night is, would you let your mate sleep with somebody else for $1 million? That's where we started at, but now we're trying to find a definition of prostitution, because we're hearing that if a woman trades sex for like her KUB bill being paid or something like that, that's kind of a form of prostitution. So that makes a lot of us men Johns. So that means if a girl asks you for some money, can you do something? Say, I can't do that because that would make me a John, and that would be prostitution.
Right.
Yeah, so that's an escape though.
There it is.
There it is. There you go.
But when do y'all start? Do y'all?
He said, yes, who do I call?
Is that what?
Yeah. Yes, who do I call?
Business could flourish. She thinks about
That's $1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah. We can start some companies.
Yeah, you can invest
Yeah,
and
right.
have all kind of stuff. That
Yep.
$1 million, but you might not have that woman. But you be like,
Oh, this is what we can do. Look, this is what we do. This is what you can do. They give you $1 million, right? Y'all put in 2 separate bank accounts. Y'all do the act. Y'all both drink so heavily that y'all black out and don't remember nothing from the night. And the next day y'all wake up, y'all don't know how to $500,000 got in your bank account.
millions. Oh, 500,000.
Yeah, y'all gonna have $500,000 a piece.
I ain't sure.
You ain't sharing.
I gotta have it all.
Tanya said exactly, Pam. She was musty with sexy panties. That's all he worried about. She got some lingerie.
Listen, she didn't stink. Listen, okay, so you mean to tell me every time you've been around a man, you have always smelled like juices and berries?
I ain't never been musty. Like, if I know we about to get together or...
But what if you've been out like outside all day, y'all been driving and y'all go home? You don't take a shower every time, do you?
Before we get busy?
Not every time. Cause okay, so you mean to tell me you done been to work throughout the day, and every time you done went to your man's house after work before you head
I'll
home?
be like, let me take a shower. because-
Every single time in your life.
No,
That's a lie. Nobody does that. Sometimes you like, hey, look. But
Okay, but that's when you
but,
come home from
guess
work.
what?
You said she was just musty, like...
I don't know where she came from. I'm just saying, it's been a
That
long
was more
time
than one
ago.
time.
Yeah.
She was musty all the time. You said her neck was musty. You said her neck was
You know
musty. all
what?
kinds
You know what? We gonna stop telling our business on Pillow Talk.
Look what Uncle Tony say.
He said, the minute you walk out your door, you funky. Tina said, whore baths do wonders. Thank you. She can at least wash the neck and down here.
Andy said she take 3 a day.
Three
3
baths
baths a day. Okay. So that means you never smell sweaty at all.
That's
So
what
at some
you
point,
work
you feel
out.
like, right. So at some point, if you're taking 3 baths a day, at some point before you take that other bath, you like, okay, I'm a little sweaty. So what if your man was around and he was like, hey, baby, you know what I mean? Let's
When my
get it on.
husband used to come
You're
home
not
from
home.
work.
You not
You're
home.
not home all the
Right.
time. You done had sex. You done went somewhere else.
Right.
You
And-
take
and
no
then-
bath every time.
Yeah, you can't take a bath every time.
No, you can't take a bath every time, but you distinctly said she was musty.
I didn't say she
all
smelled
the
like
time.
feet, Pam.
What's the difference?
What about
Musty
that
feet, ass.
spontaneous time when y'all just outside?
Okay, yeah, you ain't got spontaneous. But he was like, he's seen her on multiple occasions and she was always musty. So that's totally different. He was like, he didn't know why she
That's
was
different.
musty. Can we bring her on?
Let's bring her on.
That's been years ago.
Is she
Bring her
still
on.
around?
I don't know. I ain't seen her in years.
What's her name?
I ain't gonna tell you.
I'm saying. But you know, we have all, okay.
Be wild.
I don't want to taste nothing that's salty.
But who
know?
said you gonna listen? If you've been outside all day, you're not gonna take it and do crazy, freaky stuff, right?
Right.
Am I right? I don't know, man. Yeah, you know what's funny? It's funny how everybody get on Pillow Talk and they start acting like they don't do nothing. Have you noticed that?
No, I done told all kind of stuff. I done
They don't. Our people don't.
Tell you
I
said,
be like,
ain't a
you
They
got
laugh
high
at
blood
us.
pressure? Well, you better keep sucking it now.
That's salty. Tell you said, ain't a man in the world will stop paying bills or helping out because sex is a motivator. Wars have been started for men killed So you all would be a John for life. That's true.
Yeah, some way, somehow. You always pay for it. Somebody said it. Somebody said, whether you're single, married, or whatever, you're always paying for it.
You're
Because
always.
if you got a woman that you're married to, you still got to provide. So you still got to come out of your pocket. It's the same thing,
If you
right?
drove over, it cost you some gas.
Yeah. Ani said if she feels unfresh, she ain't doing shit. I know you'd be like.
But that might ruin it.
Because you can smell
What
yourself
if it,
for anybody else.
but listen, but what I'm saying is, okay, what if you with a guy, correct? And you and this guy go out, y'all been out to a park and all that. Do you say, no, I can't do nothing with you, I gotta go home and take a shower? That would be a turn off.
Let's say we done been to the club, we've been
Right.
dancing, whatever.
Right.
We park, he be like, bend over outside.
Yeah.
Then that's spontaneous.
Right, exactly. She said she ain't gonna do it because she gotta go home and take a shower.
No, that's like
That's too much. I'm like, girl, look.
My nigga went
yeah.
down now.
Yeah, forget all that. Nah, it's going down right now.
Next time.
Next time. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do it all the time.
Yeah, something like that. But you
You
can.
gotta be spontaneous.
Leo said that was me. I said. Felicia said, I bet I know who your musty friend is.
Who? Shoot, there ain't no way in the world you would know. This happened years ago.
Oh, okay.
This is like,
I'm saying tuned in.
hold on, let me think. This is probably about 12 to 13 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It's been a long time ago.
Tina said, I used to play Let's Make a Deal when I was married. If he wanted sex and I didn't, I had to get something out of the deal.
Who said that?
Tina.
And she divorced?
Yeah.
That's why.
No, that ain't why.
That's why.
No, that
Yeah.
ain't why.
Yeah.
It was a cheater pumpkin eater.
Yeah, I guess if my girl telling me, hey, what you gonna do to get some of this, and I'm married, I'm like, listen, here, I ain't begging for sex in my own house.
But it's not bad. That's just like, let's make a deal.
I ain't making no deals. That's mine. If I married you, that belongs to me.
My husband used to say that. He said, you can either give it or get it took. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Either lay down or I knock you down. Now I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Real
Put that
one.
out there.
It's the Me Too Me Too
Yeah, let
movement.
me stop playing like that. Cause
I
somebody
know.
say, hey, he said it.
She said, no, that's not why. She said a man should make sure his woman is satisfied. Yes, at all
I agree
times.
with that. I agree with that. But she told me to go wash my car first. That's a form of prostitution, Miss T.
That's what's up. I like that, Tina.
Nah, that's prostitution. You gonna make your man wash the car to get some sex? Would you do that?
Watch the car.
You see how she looked at me like, oh, like I thought that's the norm. Is that the norm?
No.
See? You see that? Did you see that?
Got it.
No, that ain't the norm. Sean said the drop trouser and lift skirt procedure doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's probably a quickie for releasing for passion. True. That's true.
Exactly.
So it ain't like, some things are spontaneous. You can't get to where,
I don't know, man. Y'all have really baked my noodle with this one.
Tina said, no, look, if he ain't satisfying me, then don't waste my time or it will cost you. Thank you.
It'll cost him,
Cost him.
but you're married. So evidently he did something to satisfy you before you got married.
We ain't necessarily talking about marriage, too. I mean,
Well, she's not married. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Sean said she loved her pressure do boys. What?
I don't know, man. Sean probably half over there on that sake. Sean probably about half drunk over there right about
On
now.
that what?
That sake.
Sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a form of beer?
Yeah, it's that. It's from. Is it Chinese? Japanese? Sake.
They sell it here?
It's liquor. Yeah. Yeah, we got some sake.
Sake.
Yeah, he brought us some.
You want a shot?
Sean's a
No.
cool dude, man. He brought us some sake.
And Tina said you gotta keep satisfying.
Wow.
Keep on.
Mm.
Every hour on hour.
Well.
You want to watch your car paint your house.
Wow.
You know it's the power of the pig.
I'm tired of the power of the pig.
It-
Matter of fact,
yes.
we gonna make some rules. Us men gonna come together and make some rules and some demands.
That's right.
Well,
And
you
we're gonna
know,
put
it's
you
some-
girls on a tight rope.
It's some good
Thin ice.
deal out there that'll have you tripping too. I had a couple and you had to catch yourself. Be like, whoa, is that feelings? Let me get up out of this right quick.
I don't know if y'all got feelings, man, because y'all worse than men.
I do got feelings. Yeah, I do have feelings, and people say I don't have feelings.
Mhm.
And they'll say, well, you're a bully, you're mean, you're not going to have nobody. But my thing is like this. Men will be in your inbox all day long.
Right.
And as soon as you turn them down, then they go with the name calling and stuff. I done been called ugly and fat 3 times this week. Because I didn't want to talk or go nowhere with them. But, you know, I just be honest. Be like, I'm not looking for nobody at the moment. I'm enjoying my life as it is. I just, you know. Don't y'all want a woman to be honest, or do you not?
She done got
Yeah,
home by
but
herself.
sometimes y'all honest and
Yeah, I got an emptiness. I ain't got nobody here, really, you know.
rude. Yep.
So, Japanese rice wine. Oh, John know about that sake.
Yep.
Tanya said, "Quit wanting it. Then men would have to worry about it. Hug and kiss one another. See how that works."
Tony.
Tony said, "It's about time for a man to get paid like the women get paid. Show me the money."
That's it. Time for us to get paid. Say good luck on that,
Some
huh?
of y'all do get paid. I know several
Y'all
men.
don't take care.
I know several men that bring nothing to the table.
Yeah, we need the
and these
Johnnettas.
women,
Where the Johnnettas at? Like the Johns.
Yeah, the
We need
Johnnettas.
Yeah, we need the Johnnettas instead of the John.
I know several men that are bringing nothing to the table, and women are taking care of them.
Wow.
They're bringing nothing, not even plastic silverware.
Wow.
Wow, sir.
You know what they bringing though?
Yep.
They bringing this.
Yeah.
He gives them enough just to keep them in there.
Do them girls be having them grannies or not? Is that why they gotta pay for it?
Do he
Because
cheat?
granny panties might make you have to pay for it.
No, granny panties do not make you have to pay for it.
Do he cheat?
Huh?
Do he cheat?
Yeah, he cheat. Yeah,
And
they
they
cheat.
cool with it?
He's bringing this. That's all they. He done
Wow.
digmatized. It's so easy to get digmatized sometimes, but you gotta be strong. You gotta be like.
Ain't nobody fooling with fam.
You don't want to be like that for real. And I try. Hey, I be trying to be nice, but then no, I can't pay for
Anyway,
it.
guys, we are at our time. We started late tonight, but we still
We kicked it over.
we made it all the way through.
Alicia said she know a few too of women. The D.
Yeah, well, we need to find out. We're gonna get a list. But anyway, guys, if you guys got a
Give me a
topic you
list of
want
all
us
of
to
them
do,
women. All of them.
the paying women. Hey, he's gonna be on the
Don't
couch
get
tonight
no
anyway, so yeah, send a list in.
Send a list of them
Yeah.
cornballs that want to
Yeah.
spend some money.
Yeah.
So I need a sugar daddy that don't want. No
They don't
sugar.
mind granny panties.
They don't want no sugar.
Don't want no sugar.
My damn pants.
Oh no, God. Listen, we signing off, guys. We apologize about Pam and some of the filth that she drank.
No.
Subject you guys to. But anyway, if you guys got a topic you want us to do, hit us up, let us know, inbox us. But we'll be back next week. Same time, same spot. What is that? I just see something come
Oh,
through.
10.
Oh, Tony said when females want something, they put on a sundress and sundress lies.
Yeah, sundress is live.
Tanya said, how many men you see on the corner with high heels and short skirts? Remember, most strip clubs are for men, not women.
Right.
That's true.
So we can't sell this thing. We can't
I
sell it.
mean,
We didn't all get together and go to the
if we
strip
knew we
club.
could,
It'd been sold.
it would have been so.
Yeah.
We need to take one Wednesday, we're going to go to the sex store. We're
Uh-huh.
going to go to the swingers bar. We said we was going to go there.
Uh,
And we're going to go to the strip club.
wow, that's a whole lot.
I'm not the same night, but
But I know what you mean.
different Wednesdays.
Okay, we have to see what y'all working with.
We
See
got
how
the
y'all-
we got the pillow deals coming soon.
Yeah, the
Not
pillow
chicken
deals.
deal.
Yeah, the pillow
deal.
deals.
We got some turkey cord on. Hey! We got
What's up?
midgets. We got midgets stripping
Man,
midgets.
that's what we talking about. Right there. Nah, but anyway, guys, we'll catch you guys next week. It's been fun.
Peace.
Peace. Y'all forgot to say,
What's I saying?
In a real way.
no, tease you till we please.
Teach you till we please.
All right.
We'll get some shirts.
Yeah,
Teach
exactly.
you,
We
teach
keep
you,
saying
please.
that, but we're working on some good stuff on the show.
Yeah.
So right now, you guys are gonna see that real soon. So it's some stuff we're
It's all
working on.
coming. It's all
Yeah, we
coming.
got it. Y'all gonna like it. You gonna like it. Till next week.